Good morning, America. Today's video, I want to be super real, raw, and give you two unique strategies for your content with three different types of content to get sales for your local service-based business. Now, for context, my name is Tyler. I've helped over 70 local service-based businesses just like yourself scale with Instagram, Facebook, content, and ads, all right? If you just do content, you're gonna build trust. It's gonna take forever though. If you just do ads, you're gonna get leads, but they're low quality and there's no brand. There's nothing different from you in the competition, right? Anyone can throw an ad up. So you wanna use both. That's what I talk about on this channel. In this video, I wanna keep it raw, real. I have a cup of coffee here. And I wanna go over the two different strategies that I would implement right now if I were you. So one is your type of content that you're posting needs to be intentional. The way to create intentional content, which I like to think about, is to create different buckets. So I have three different buckets when I create content, and this is what I teach my clients as well. You want educational content, you want relatable content, and you want proof content, social proof content. Now, first, educational content. Educational content is value-based content, right? When you follow an Instagram page, if you want someone to follow you, that page better provide value in the form of entertainment, education, or inspiration. So as a business, we need to go the education route because we're educating our customers on how to solve a problem that they know we can fix. Because a lot of the time, people still won't want to do it. They'll need your help, right? People are lazy inherently. They always look for shortcuts. Right, so I do the same thing. I give away free value, everything, but then people are like, okay, hey, I have questions. How can I work with you one-on-one? So it's the same exact principle I use for my own business. But education, when you're teaching tips, provide value, 3 common myths in this industry, XYZ, and they're all related to your niche. You're informing your target avatar, your ideal customer of the business you are. So it's super important to create educational content. Number 2 is relatable content. This is what makes you, you. So instead of just being like every other Joe Schmo posting, hey, 3 tips to XYZ, or don't do this if you want to do that, right? That's good. But if that's your whole content, like always, then you're always going to be like everybody else, and anybody can make value videos. But if you have videos, you documenting your story, which no one else can copy, why you started this business, why you got into this business, your daily life, like pretend like Joe Rogan has a saying where it's, act as if a documentary crew is filming you throughout the day. Right? Like that, how much harder would you work? A lot, right? Same here. So create connection-based content. This is where, and this could be more funny. Like don't take yourself so seriously. If you look at Top Dog Lawyer, he's a lawyer. I don't even know if he's in town here in Phoenix. He might be, national. But anyways, his marketing, he's a lawyer. It's the most professional service you can get probably. And it's super dumb. It's goofy. He's popping out of bushes. He's popping out of trees, whatever. So be relatable, have fun, look at other people in your niche who are creating funny content. You can make a new video about it. You can copy it, make it your niche though. Don't copy it word for word, just make it your own. But take that same model, right? So and this could be like a My Story post, or why you're even doing this to begin with. Or today it's day 10 of, posting every day on Instagram. Like people want to support an underdog, so be relatable. That should be about 20% of your content. So value, education should be like 60%. Relatability should be 20%. It's what makes you, you. The other 20% is social proof. It's showing other people that you do a good service. People, and the secret to this is not to tell other people how good you are, because no one believes you. It's to let other people tell your audience about how good you are. That makes sense. So in my videos on Instagram, you'll see the testimonials of not me saying my service is great, because no one would believe me. Who cares what I think? I have videos of my customers who've paid me, of what they say it's like working with me. My clients, my past clients. So people, it's much more believable, right? And I'm not putting a gun to their head saying you better do it. Like I asked and they're like, yeah, for sure. So get your clients or customers to do that too, and then post a video of it and pin it to the top of your profile. So people are like, oh, dang, okay, this is a real in-person testimonial of this homeowner or whoever your target avatar is using to build social proof for your page, because no one wants to be the first person to buy a product or service, right? We don't even know if it's good at that point. So definitely have social proof. So that's about 20%. Okay, so the first is value content, educational content. That's 60%. Second is relatable content, connection-based content, that's 20%. And last is social proof, and that is the remaining 20% for 100%. Those are the 3 content buckets. Okay, if you just create content out of those 3 buckets, you will crush. But your content is your product. Put time and effort into your content. Okay, I'm paying thousands every month to help get my content done, whether it's filmers, videographers, myself, editing. Like it's like a whole separate business almost. But that's how you have to treat it to stand out if you want to build your brand. And that's why it's worth it, because not many people are willing to do that. But those who are going to build themselves up for the future and crush it. And a year from now, if you come back to this video, you're going to wish you started. I wish I started 5 years ago, but I didn't. So that's, that's on me. And the second strategy I want to go over today is when you create your content, think about this. Think about the levels of awareness in your content, okay? And what do I mean by that? Every piece of content you have should have a specific level of awareness when you create it. So your target customer is either unaware, problem aware, solution aware, or most aware. Okay, so there's product aware and then most aware. There's actually one more in between there, but essentially they're unaware is like they don't even know they have a problem. They don't even know if you're a turf cleaner, right? They don't even know your turf smells. They don't even know that they need their turf to be cleaned. Okay, that's what unaware is. Problem aware is they know they have a problem. They know their turf smells. Okay, but they don't know about any solution. Solution aware is they know there's other turf cleaning companies in town. So, I do know there's a solution. Product aware is, hey, I know that this one specific company is offering this service. Like this one turf cleaning company in town is offering this service and it's just for my yard. And then most aware is like right before they buy. Like they know everything about you. You just essentially need to call them up, close the deal. So there's different levels of awareness. Now it's all like a funnel. So unaware, there's the most people, right? Then problem aware, then solution aware, then product aware, then most aware. We want to create content in the problem awareness stage. Okay, we want to create content right here where we're not speaking to people who are completely unaware, although we can make some content like that. But we're talking to people who know they have a problem. We're speaking to their pain because they're further down on the funnel. But you're not just speaking to the people who are right here saying, essentially what your offer is, but people don't even know they have a problem in the first place. Because people don't buy on what you sell, they buy on a pain or a problem that you solve for them. So create content speaking to the person who is problem aware. That's what I do. That's what I do on all my ads. Are you tired of relying on referrals? Hoping to get a deal from BNI? Cold calling, door knocking, not building any brand, having a great month and then the next month sucks, having no consistency, kind of guessing what to do online. Those are all problems that my target avatar or my ideal client has. So I create content around that and position myself as a solution. You should do the same for your service. It doesn't matter if you're a pooper scooper or a $50,000 kitchen remodeler, or a hardscaper. It genuinely does not matter. It's all the same thing. Yeah, it's super raw. I appreciate you hanging out while I'm drinking a little coffee. And if you guys have any questions or need any help, feel free to DM me on Instagram, tyler.smers. I check my DMs. I'm happy to help. And if you do want to book a call with myself or my team to see how we can help implement some of these solutions into your business so you can scale and build a brand and close deals with ads and content the right way, then just click the link in the description down below. I will see you. Thank you. And until next time, hope you have a great day.